Well, good afternoon everyone. Ted here. Welcome to this sunny, sort of sunny day, partly sunny day. Anyway, great day. And today, it's a short one. I'm coming this way to ask your assistance. I know out there's going to be a lot of knowledgeable people, and I know that you're going to have the answers for me. At least some of you will. And so, we'll make a little position change here and get right back to you. Okay, now if you remember, I mentioned in the last video about coming into Hultafors a hatchet and an axe, and really, okay, we're going to call it unique one. Okay, now I am going to end up zooming in a little bit, and I'll do that, and hopefully it'll turn out respectable, and we'll see what we can get. What I want to show you is right here. You see the profile of it. Now I used that plastic with a fiber in it disc to get rust off of it. Okay, now obviously to do the top and the bottom means taking the handle off. You can see it's not a great fit here, I'm sure. Okay, and down here the same way. Now strangely enough though, it is tight. It is tight. Now I want to show you the crest, and I'm going to be using my iPad to make sure that I can see what you can see there. Okay, turn it a little bit this way. Okay, now you notice the imprint of the manufacturer's mark is not deep at all. It's not deep at all compared to made in Sweden. Okay, it's been beat up. I'm sure you can see that. I'm going to turn it sideways here so that we can get on the image. Okay, now I used a diamond, I'll call it a file, part of a hone, to take off a lot of burrs here and some along the edges as well. And yeah, you got it. Look at the mess. Okay, this side, more of the same. Okay, and so what I need help with, you notice the handle is not the greatest. I'm going to slide back a little bit so you can see the hole. You see the shape of it. Now through here it's broken off, and you can see the hole where it's come out of the head. Now to me, this side here has also been damaged from obviously missing and clobbering whatever was being chopped or split. Now you notice the coloration, the yellowishness there, as well as paint, white and orange. Now it's been hammered on here. As you can see, it's bent over a little bit from being hammered on. The hole there, I can't really tell if it was factory, but I don't think it was factory. It's actually larger on this side than this side. So it's hard to say there. Anyway, what I would like to know is anything you can tell me about it. The only thing I could find on the internet was the fact that with the company's crest embossed so lightly that it was cold, it was done cold, and therefore what I found on the internet was that it was done manufactured between 1900 and 1989, if I remember correctly. I'd like to know more about it. I'm guessing its weight at about 1.5 pounds. I have a 1 pound hatchet and a 2 pound, I'm going to call it camper's axe from Hultafors. And this sits right in the weight between the two of them. So I think it at about 1.5 pounds. I'd like to know if that really was the original handle, of course. And I'd also like to know if there was a different handle for it, a different style. I'm assuming that originally the blade profile was not so, because I'm seeing, you notice here is it drops off quickly, and the same as it does down here. So I take it that when it was sharpened in the past, that they have taken a bit more off. They've had dents in it possibly, or chips, whatever. Anyway, I sharpened it, very little touch contact here and here. I just wanted to maintain this profile here, and the idea being, of course, it's more like what I would expect a hatchet to be. My plan is to continue sharpening mostly that area there, and I'm not going to change it to bring it back to the original profile. To me, that's just wearing away steel. Taking steel off, and that's good steel. It's tough. I have to admit, when I filed it a bit, and then used the diamond on it, and then I used a Smith's double-sided puck for doing axes with, and it is a good, hard, tough steel. And yeah, there's areas on the blade, like I say, here and here, I hardly touched it all, and that's going to stay that way. That's my plan anyway. Actually, right in here, it's actually a bit dull. Here, it's not bad. You could use it. Anyway, if you can help me, if you can help telling me anything that you know, I'd appreciate that. And I'm just checking with my trusty. I'm using my iPad because my iPhone, I had to redo it, reset it up and everything else, and I haven't got the app on it yet for the camera. So I'd appreciate it. Anybody there from Sweden, I'm sure, and you know, that part of Scandinavia and Europe, I'm quite sure this was a popular hatchet in its day. And with the, especially like this side, not so much, but over on this side, I'm going to give you a close-up if I can. Okay, come on, where am I? Just a little awkward. So, okay, you can see, and I'm going to say it is from being working it, that I'm trying to give you the angles. You can see there's a fair depth to the markings here. Anyway, if you can help me, tell me, I'd appreciate it. I don't want to even take the handle off until I've gotten some information. I appreciate hearing from you at your convenience, and hopefully we'll be able to finish cleaning it up, have it look good. And I'm not going to remove all the markings and all that stuff. No. I just want to, the burrs had to go. I just hated the burrs, and where the edges were damaged so bad that there was burrs there. So that's it. This is a project for me. My son picked it up in a yard sale, and until I cleaned it off, we didn't have a clue what brand it was or anything else, just that they had this crazy handle. And looking forward to hearing from you. Take care. Thank you so much. And if you would, please remember to like, subscribe if you haven't, and share my videos anytime. Often I forget to mention that, so that I'd appreciate as well. And possibly with your sharing with your friends in the community, you'll be able to get it you know, seen by more people, more chances of having some answers for me. Thanks so much. Have a fine day. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.